Good evening, everybody. This is Model Railroad Addict coming back to you down here at the layout room. This is a layout update for April 28th, 2012. It's roughly about 9 o'clock p.m. So you guys better be grateful I'm making this video because I'm kind of giving up my NASCAR race right now to make this. But I did get some significant accomplishment done on the layout today. The first thing that happened today was I got a box in the mail. ModelTrainStuff.com has sent me my rail shop, which will go back over here in this corner. It's the entrance to the rail shop right there. Come back in and it'll go back over here in this corner. Got a bunch of flex track here and some turnouts, and as you can see, there is an engine and some cars going in a complete cycle around the layout. I have got the main line, outer main line, as you can see, followed around all the way. That's the switch that goes out to the staging yard. I think I'm going to straighten that road bed up just a hair because it's curving right off the switch, so I may have to do some adjustments on that road bed going out to the staging yard. You see it comes around into here. Going to be another crossover right here. That's just where I got my power temporarily fed on right now. Another crossover onto here. Comes back around into the switch that's going to go out into the industry back there. Obviously, I got to get another switch right here. I got to get another switch right here. And another one right here. And then one back here for the entrance that'll go back into here. But I do have the engine running. It's been running for about 20 minutes now. I spent about 4.5 hours laying probably 20 pieces of flex. Well, probably not. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of flex track and 4 switches down permanent in place. Soldered, nailed, made sure all the joints were nice and tight. Let me get this guy off here so you can see the joints. You can see the joints are nice and flush. Whoops, sorry about that. There's no height difference. There's no skipping. You know, it doesn't jump. No click clack. No nothing. It's just quiet and smooth. One reason why I kind of chose Code 100 was because of the fact the taller rail, I think, gives it a little bit smoother ride because there's more metal, more rail there. Not to mention you can get your joints together real good, and it's cheaper. Plus, the other reason why I'm going cold, and I've seen a lot of guys here on Train Life lately ask, you know, should they run Code 100? Should they run Code 83, Code 70, different codes? My personal, I like Code 100. Number one reason, it's cheaper. I can go to any train store and they've always got it in stock. Where the train store I go to today, I was up there looking at it because I had to buy a couple more of these little 3-inch straight sections for my crossovers to work perfect. Instead of cutting flex track, I just use these 3-inch sections on a number 6 crossover, and if you're doing 2.5 inches on center, they work perfect. So the code, and usually if I go to a train store, a lot of times they're out of Code 83 flex track, but they always have Code 100, and the Code 100 is 9 times out of 10 usually almost half the money. The store I go to up in Indianapolis, he sells his Code 83 if you buy more than 5 pieces, or Code 100 if you buy more than 5 pieces. Let me mute this thing so I can there, turn the sound off on it so I can talk. If you buy more than 5 pieces of his Code 100, he sells it to you for $3.80 a piece. That's brand new, and so that's really the cheapest. If you go over to his Code 83, he's selling it for $6.35 a piece. So $3.80, $6.35. I mean, you're almost half the price for Code 100. Plus, another reason why I'm using Code 100 over Code 83 is I probably am going to run CSX, Norfolk Southern majority on this layout. And I'm probably going to have some chassis system running on this layout. Well, to get some chassis, you got to go back into the 80s and stuff to get a lot of the chassis engines. And I'll probably, be experimenting getting some of the old Tyco and Bachmann and Mantuna or whatever engines that I found that are chassis system, and they have bigger flanges on the wheels. Well, I'm not really into wanting to change out the wheel sets, so instead of changing the wheel sets out, if I run the Code 100 track, the engines will run over the switches and the track without the flanges rubbing the ties on the inside. So that way I don't have to worry about changing out the wheel sets. That's another reason why I kind of went with the Code 100, other than it's cheaper. But I did go up to Train Store today. I did kind of browse around. I did pick up two things. I picked up an MTH item. I'm a big fan of MTH. I'm a huge fan of MTH, and that's probably coming from my O scale. Or O gauge. Let me correct that. I know I've been corrected on that and calling it O scale, O gauge. But I'm a big fan of MTH, and I really think that they're making a really good product in HO scale. I picked up that is a CSX, and it's a 70-ton mill gondola car. And it is very nicely detailed. Came with KD couplers right out of the box. A lot of separately applied detail, and it's this one running right here. It runs real smooth. It's got metal wheels on it, KD couplers. Probably going to put some kind of load in it. It'll probably be the one sitting near the engine shop for the CSX will use, like put their junk wheels or broken couplers or any kind of metal or whatever. That way it gets hauled off to the metal recycling place. And I also picked up this Norfolk Southern. This is an Atlas 60-foot boxcar, single door boxcar. Got that one off eBay the other day. Got it for like $8 off eBay, and it was literally brand new. The little white the clear safety seal or whatever quality thing was still. They were still on it. It'd never been opened, so I thought I got that for pretty good. It's an Atlas Master or whatever, not the Trainman, but the step up from that. Got that for $8. I think I paid. What's the price tag on it? I think I paid. Let me see. Nope. Let me see. Got sales receipt here. So paid $18 for this gondola. Right here, MTH. So, now my plans are, what I'm going to do now is I've got to take forgot about this. Pick this guy up right here. Bought me a Corvette today. Yes, wish I could in real life. It is a GL Muscle Corvette, and I thought it was pretty neat. The hood opens on it, pretty nicely detailed. 2010 Chevy Corvette, and it comes with this little toolbox. Let's see if I can get that to pick up here. It comes with this little toolbox. It's like a big snap-on toolbox and everything. I thought, that'd be pretty cool to have around the engine shop or something in there, where they work on the engines. They gotta have someplace to put their tools. So I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I picked this up at a Hobby Lobby for $6. And I haven't opened it up. Like I say, it's 2010. It's got can't really see it in there, but it's got the hood open. It's got the motor, tail lights, got a license plate on the back. I thought it was nicely detailed and stuff for a little car, and I thought, well, I'm a big Corvette fan, so I'm going to get it. Mostly I liked it for the Vette, but I really liked it for this little toolbox. I thought that'd be really real nice to have at the engine shop. So I'm going to work the engine shop over here. I put one of these together already, so I pretty much know how it goes together. It's going to take me a little bit longer to do this one, because this one I'm actually going to paint this one up. I'm going to put the two bases here together to make the extension out onto it. So it literally looks like the one here in the picture. Only difference is that I'm going to do, let me sit up here for an example here. The difference that I'm going to do, get this up in the air so y'all can see it. Here, I'll see this. Is where you see all the brown and stuff on there. I think that it looks good, the brick and everything, but I'm kind of going to do it the CSX theme. And I thought about painting the actual brick part of the building up the CSX gray to make it look like a brick gray. And the window jambs that are in there that are kind of black color on this one, I was going to paint the CSX blue. And like the trims around the top, I was going to go ahead and do them in black. And the roof units, I was going to paint them up to make them look something other than what they were. But I thought I'd do this up and then in the CSX color scheme. And then like right there above the front door, I was going to get a piece of styrene, probably paint it up blue, and get the like maybe some engine decals or something, or a decal that would fit that, maybe an N-scale engine decal or something that I could put on there and make like a sign on the front that says CSX on it. So I thought, that'd be pretty cool do the engine shop, paint it up. Last time I built this, I didn't paint it at all, and I was kind of regretting it after I got it together. It just kind of looked plain Jane. So this time I think I'm going to paint it up, and I bought me some of this Tester's liquid cement. The guy recommended using it for putting that model together. I basically used Loctite glue last time. I think it was a super glue or something I used last time, and it worked real good. That's why I used to put to glue the rails down through it and everything. The guy told me I couldn't use this for the rails because this is only for plastic. It's not for metal, and it's basically welds polystyrene and styrene together to where it will not come apart. He said for putting my rails down the plastic, I'll probably still have to use the Loctite glue. That way it'll go back down in there and stay, and then everything else to go ahead and use this, and I'll get a better hold. But yeah, I got some paint here, dude. You can see this is, anybody's ever put one of these together, there's a lot to it. You know, some of this I won't be using. These are the extension. This is the extension part. I will be using it, and you know, this will be the front of the shop right here. That's the front of the shop. Here's the sides right here. The sides will go down. I got the two sides, and these will be getting painted up to CSX gray. These will be painted up to CSX gray. I got the connector parts and the roof part right here. That'll get some CSX gray on it. Here will be the midsection of the shop, which really, after you get the building put together, you're only going to see this part up here will be sticking out the top, as you can see in the picture here. You know, only the upper part of that section is going to be seen. The rest of it's going to be inside the shop, so you won't see it. And then here will be the extension on the back. In fact, I don't even, yeah, here will be the extension. I don't even know if we use that, to be honest with you. If I don't do the extension, I may not even use that. I can't remember. I'll have to look at the instructions on it. But, you know, I'll show the instructions. I got some decals that came with it. If I was running, you know, CSX, I'd use them Altoona ones. But, you know, I may just make up my own thing on it. So you got the things here. Shows put all the glass thing. If you want to use the doors right there, there's doors you can use. Door for the back section. And then, yep, nope, doesn't look like I'm going to use that one section in the back. Just if I'm going to do the extension, which I'm going to do the extension, so I'll only use the front section. So I have to put something else together in the back, and then it shows the final stages, the roof, all the roof units and stuff, which I'll be painting them up this time. I'm not going to leave it all factory painted this time. It's going to get painted up to where I make it look more custom. But I thought I'd give you all an update Saturday night. So, you know, I thought I'd just throw an update up real quick. I'll load this up here, and you know, I'll post it on Train Life for you guys on Train Life. I know Jack and always likes to see one of my videos. He's always asking me when I'm going to get one. I beat him this time again. I beat him on the last video. You know, I got one up before he asked for one. I'm going to get one up again this time. So I beat you again, Jack. So that's pretty nice. But all my Train Life friends and stuff, you know, I'll put these up here so you guys can see the things. I try to get pictures put up on Train Life, but my iPhone won't upload pictures to Train Life unless it was an app. So it won't upload pictures unless it's an app. And I guess because it says it needs flash or something. My Droid could, this one can't. But I'm still not going to mock this iPhone because of the fact I love the camera on it. Much better than my Droid camera. And I'm really happy with this phone. So here's your quick update. Going to cut it off right here. It's only about 14 minutes long. That's long enough for me because I got a NASCAR race to go watch. So until the next one, talk to you later.